Hi y'all, how are you? I am working today with the 10 by 10 canvas, and my first color, starting right on off, is Apple Barrel White mixed with just a tiny little bit of coconut oil because I want those crazy sales. My next color is Apple Barrel Cobalt Blue. All of my paints are mixed with varying amounts of Floetrol and water to make sure that all of the consistencies of paint matches. My next color is Folk Art Brushed Silver from the Brush Metal collection. It's a very beautiful color, and I'm putting just a little ribbon of this in the swipe color just because I want just a tiny little bit of silver glistening in the background as well. My next color is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. This is my swipe color. I want that amazing lacing. I had a big old clump of something right there. And next thing I need to do is to go ahead and swipe the black across the other colors. Magnificent. And we swipe the other direction. Now I'm going to swipe out some more because that is too much black in the middle of my painting. I don't want that. I've got to pull more of that color out to the sides because I don't want this much black. So here we go, swiping it out until I'm satisfied, which is what I do the next few minutes. Just to make sure the black is swiped well across and just a tiny bit is left in the middle. The lacing that the swipe causes is so beautiful. It looks like a snowy background. I love it. Love it. None of this even matters all that much by the time I get to the next stage. As long as I have the color well distributed, swiped across, it's good. Not sure if I said or not, but I'm just trying to make a snowy looking background. I'm doing like an abstract winter scene. And I turn it again. Almost done swiping. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. I am. My channel actually had an amazing night while I was sleeping. My last video blew up a little bit in a good way, in a very good way. And it is still going. It is still getting a lot of views and comments, and I've gotten a lot of follows on Instagram and my Facebook page today. I am immensely thankful. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. It makes me so happy to be back to painting in my studio, of course. And I'm just happy to be out of bed again and functioning, feeling a little bit better. So, you might have guessed, I am doing another tree painting because the other one was so much fun. But this time I wanted to do like a winter wonderland scene. So I am doing like I said, I put a little bit of the silver in the background because I wanted that little bit of glisten from the silver in the background. But also I'm going to be putting silver on the tree as well. So I just got to start drawing out all these branches. This is so much fun. If you are a fluid artist, I highly suggest that you attempt the swipe trees. And if you want to see someone else doing it besides me, Pouring Your Heart Out has done several of these as well. Julie at Pouring Your Heart Out, she is absolutely incredible. I love her channel. I've watched her a lot. Also, I think I said yesterday, Gail Bernstein, Life in Splatters, I think is the name of her channel. She has done this as well. And honestly, I've seen several people do it, and I couldn't tell you who all it was. I just definitely remember Julie did it. Julie has done a few, and they are absolutely beautiful. She's done like different colors and styles. I definitely suggest you go and look. I will try to remember to put her link in the description box, but you know, I might forget. Y'all know who Pouring Your Heart Out is. I think you've all, if you found my channel, you had to have found hers too. So what I'm doing with my palette knife, I am dipping it in my black paint and then swiping it across to create the tree, and then I wipe it off very good on paper towels every time because I don't want to make my paint muddy. I want the tree to be, you know, the color I'm trying to make it, which is a black background and mostly silver. Using the black down first helps the silver to stand out. I actually have another idea for not a swipe tree, but something similar. A similar idea, but with a different look. But it is going to be basically kind of the same technique. You'll see if I get around to that. So I'm just kind of trying to make sure I have enough branches, and I'm trying to make sure that they're going out as far as they should. And you know, that they look the way I just want them to look. I had a drop right there of paint, so I had to fix that. But then I was like, this needs to be a little wider at the trunk anyway. At the base of the trunk, right? Anyways. So now I am going to go in with the silver, of course, on the tree. So my tree can have that metallic pop, but I still want it to have plenty of the black showing through. I want it to be mostly silver. The bark on this tree turned out so beautiful. I can't wait for you to see the close-up. There's a lot of cells in the bark on this tree. Because I don't know if you guys are aware, but using oils in your paint, first of all, you're gonna get cells. I mean, if using it as a base color, you're really gonna get a lot of cells. So anything you put on top of it, it's gonna come through a lot. But using a metallic color will also cause a lot of cells. You guys, I am yawning my head off, and I should not be yawning my head off, but I am. I love it that when I was putting on the silver, I was scraping up just a little bit of the white from the bottom. Like I said, that's one of the reasons I got so many beautiful little tiny baby cells in this tree bark. This is going to be so pretty when it dries and gets varnished. Almost done with the silver. I have another idea that I want to do with this technique, and it is a tree, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I probably need to use a larger canvas. We'll talk about that more when I'm ready to do it. And of course, I think I'm probably going to embellish this one as well with a silver pen, most likely, and maybe even silver leafing. So now I'm just going back in and adding a little bit of black, just a tiny little bit, so I can have, some contrast in the tree. I don't want it to be entirely silver. You gotta have highlights and lowlights, if possible. It makes your stuff look more realistic. Even though it's an abstract, it can still have a feel of realism to it. At least in the tree part. For this painting specifically, the background is more abstract and the tree is a little more realistic. Almost done, you guys. And now I'm going to torch the tree part really, really well. And pop all the little air bubbles and get those cells that make the tree bark look just magical and real, beautiful. You guys, thank you so much for watching. All the love in the world. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And please do leave me a comment down below. It makes my day when I get comments. And your likes, subscribes, comments, and if you share helps my channel to grow. And if my channel grows, that means that my art business grows. And that for me is a dream come true. Look at all the little precious cells in this tree, you guys. I love it. And here's the photo. Thank you for watching. Bye.